As soon as one tries to become independent without serving Krishna, that means he is in Maya. He is in Maya. Immediately, Maya is there. Just like as soon as you become a criminal, a thief, immediately you are under the jurisdiction of the police. Immediately. Without it, you may hide yourself for time, but immediately you have become criminal. Similarly, as soon as one is not Krishna conscious, he is immediately a criminal, punishable. Therefore Krishna said, Namanga duskritanam mudha prapaddanti naradhama maya abhita. He does not know what he is doing. This rascal, naradhama, mudha. This mudha. Therefore when we say that a man who is not Krishna conscious, he is naradhama, mudha. That is a fact. But the world is sad that sattanga muriyat, priyanga muriyat, ma muriyat, sattama priyam. They want. You can say the truth, but don't say the unpalatable truth. But that is social etiquette. When you speak about spiritual life, there is no such scope. You must speak this truth. Yes. You are rascal. Because you are not Krishna conscious, you are rascal. Mura. You are sinful. You are lowest of the mankind. Krishna says. Krishna says, Namanga duskritanam mura. So this is the test. This is the test that as soon as one is not Krishna conscious, immediately he comes to the group of sinful activities, rascaldom, lowest of the mankind, maya apritagana, all knowledge taken away, and is a Asura, Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyakashipu category. So, this is not optional, that if I don't take to Krishna consciousness, that is my wish, my desire. No, if you desire in that way, then you will be punished, you become immediately. You cannot say, it is my optional. I may become a thief, I may remain honest. That is my option. No. As soon as you become thief, you are punished. Similarly, anyone who is not Krishna conscious is immediately punishable. Jaividdhesa gunavai mama maya durastaya. The punishment will go on in various ways. That is going on. Eirupe brahmanda bhramite kono bhagavan ji. The punishment, this is punishment. That is presented by Krishna. Janma mittu jara vyadhi dukkha dosana darsana. This dukkha, janma mittu, repeatedly to take birth and die. This is punishment. But these rascals, they do not care for it. They have become so rascal that, that mrityu, I shall die because it is nature. Why it has become your nature? Your nature is eternity. But they have no brain to understand. They have become so foolish. Nitya sasatayang nahannati hannamani sarire. The spirit, soul. I am soul, you are soul. I am not dying. Nahannati hannamani sarire. But these foolish persons, they do not know. They accept death, birth and death, old age and disease. There is no remedy. The so-called scientists, philosophers, they cannot give any remedy. The only remedy is Krishna consciousness. That they do not know. Taktadehang punarjanmanaiti mameti bhavati. That is remedy. You have to become Krishna conscious. Janma karman samiti bam yojanati tattva. Taktadehang punarjanmanaiti mameti kauntiya. This is, if you want to be really happy, if you want to be really in your original position, eternity, then you must take to Krishna consciousness. There is no alternative. It is not possible. It is not optional. The more you delay accepting Krishna consciousness, the more you are put into sufferings of this material world. Therefore, Prahlad Maharaj says that the Brahminical qualification is certainly very good. Within this material world, there are three modes of material nature. Satagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. Those who are in the Tamagun, they are the lowest. Murha, Nararthama. Those who are Rajaguna, they are little better. They have got some activity. Just like materialistic person. But Sataguna, they are simply interested in spiritual realization. So, spiritual realization means God realization. Unless one becomes a devotee, just like in our Indian society, they say Brahman Pandit and Brahman Vaishnava. The Pandit, that is general qualification. Without becoming a Pandit, he is not a Brahman. But above Pandit, one has to become a Vaishnava. Then he is perfect Brahman Vaishnava. So, here Prahlad Maharaj says, the Dadasaguna is dharmascha sattvangscha damascha tapascha amastajya hi titiksha anasuya jaggashta danang dhiti sutangscha bratani vai dadasa brahmanas. So one must be qualified with these 12 qualities. In Bhagavad Gita it is given 9 qualities. Sama, dhamma, sattam, saucham, jnanam, vijnanam, astikam, brahma dharma sabha. So you cannot become a Brahmin simply by becoming a son of a Brahman. That is not possible. That is not the intention. Just like you cannot become a high court judge simply by becoming the son of a high court judge. No. You must be qualified how to become a high court judge. Then you will be accepted. Not that you cannot say, my father is high court judge. That is going on. No. So, here are the qualities of a Brahman. Disaraguna juta, vipra, must be there 12 qualities, at least 9 qualities. Then you become a Brahman. And Narad Muni supports this in another place, that jasahi jatlakhanam proktam varnabhimanjakam jadi annatra vidiseta tattena eva vinidiseta. Narad Muni says, the greatest authority. He said that these are the qualities of Brahman, as described. If these qualities are found elsewhere, annatra, suppose a man is born in the Sudra family, but he has developed this quality, then he should be called a Brahman. And suppose a person is born in the Brahmin family, but he has acquired the qualities of Sudra or Chandala, then he should be called Chandala. This is Narad Muni's statement. And Sridhar Swami gives his comment upon this sloka that birth is not primary, the qualities are primary. So Prahlad Maharaj also explained, it is in the Satyayuga, long, millions and millions. The principle was this, that simply born in a Brahmin family does not become, even with quality. He must be a devotee. And a devotee, even if he is born in a family of dog eaters, he is Varistam, he is fully qualified. We shall discuss again. Thank you very much.